Morning class. Okay, before I start today's tutorial session, can I just have a show of hands? Who here is afraid to speak up? Well, quite a lot of you. And I myself. Yeah, surprising, right, that Mr. Teo, your biology teacher for what? Yeah, I've been a biology teacher for 30 years. Yeah, and I'm still actually very afraid to speak up. Yeah, so that's why I noticed this problem in class, that you guys are very passive learners. And I feel that this is something to be addressed. First and foremost, I'd like to say a couple of words that hopefully are genuine and sincere enough to touch your hearts. Yeah, I know it's too early in the morning to get all sentimental, but hey, I believe that this is very important, and I feel that this is essential for you guys to know and be well aware of. So first and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge that each and every one of you are doing very well. You guys have been persevering very hard and working very hard in your academic pursuits. I still remember back in those days where I was sitting right where Jackson is sitting right now. Yeah, just a student, a very geeky student, full of passion for biology and a mind full of wonder. Yes, but to your surprise, I was actually very shy, very introverted. I was very apprehensive and hesitant, especially when it comes to Q&A sessions or critical discussions, especially when the teacher asked me to answer a question and I was like, no, I really do not want to answer. I guess it was because of my low self-esteem, and I was just not very confident with my answers. As a result, I became quite disengaged, and I made a lot of excuses to not participate in class. But lo and behold, I'm your biology teacher now. Ironic, right? Yeah, but my point here is, I fully empathize with you, the fears that are going through your minds, especially when it comes to speaking up. I understand fully that speaking up is a very intimidating and daunting task. And look at right here, right now, I'm giving you, I'm public speaking right now. Do you think I'm not scared? Deep down inside, I'm actually quite scared still. I still remember back then when my biology teacher, when she was teaching me, she was very encouraging and supportive of me. She was well aware of my issues, and she gave me this quote. If we learn from our mistakes, why are we then so afraid to make mistakes? I mean, I guess the fear of failure, embarrassment, humiliation, or rejection, wherever we say something silly or we say something wrong during class, is what's stopping us and forms a very major mental barrier. So I urge you guys to really overcome this difficulty, and and I really encourage you guys to be more participative in class. And I hope that we can have this agreement that we can work together in forming a supportive environment to be more participative. Any questions?
Mr. Teo, but how can we try to be, what are some concrete ways that you can give us to help us overcome this?
Some concrete ways. Well, I'm sure that I hope my classes are very interesting enough or interactive enough. So whenever I ask a question, I hope I won't get any awkward silences. I'm actually hoping that you students would challenge each other's ideas, perspectives, and also feel free to ask questions anytime. Of course, you have to respect the class rules and establishments, raise your hand and ask the question. And I guess everyone has to take one step at a time. The first step is always the most daunting one, but once you have overcome that first step, trust me, I really guarantee you that you'll get more and more comfortable with speaking up, and you'll be less bothered by the mistakes you make. We have a good laugh and move on with the class. Thank you.
Thank you.